Right, this should be all you need to know about how well the Evo tuning went.
I was looking forward to going home, but that's obviously not happening anymore.
Oh no, this won't be a late one.
No.
Basically, we're just having constant random electrical issues. Shit works and then it doesn't, and then it works and then it doesn't. If you sneeze in the wrong direction of the car. So we're just going to rip the factory harness out and rewire it. Realistically, it won't take us that long. This is what we tell a customer to do, so we probably just need to swallow the pill and just get it done. So Kyle's laying out the harness on the reception bench at the moment. And then we'll throw it in the car at some point, sometime. All right. And here we are again with this mess. Currently in the process of removing the factory harness. And we're going to take this opportunity to tidy a few more things up. We even enlisted the help of Dino Dog, who's just left. Dino Dog. This is Richie. Extremely helpful. Aren't you, puppy? Yeah. So obviously all of this mess out. We're going to relocate, like the wideband's just jammed in under the fuse box, get rid of that. We're going to take the rad and everything out. We're going to get to the actuator down there so we make some more boost pressures. And we may even fix the timing belt with a groove in it. You never know. Right, so this is what we're working with. As you can see, the previous owner did a great job of making sure that the wiring installation was neat and that there wasn't any unnecessarily loose critical pieces of infrastructure like an ECU or a wiring harness adapter or a map sensor or whatever the hell this thing is. I'm presuming a fuel pump controller. Yeah, no, it's been done pretty well. Yeah. Right, we are progressing, I think. Almost got the condenser out, AC lines are out, obviously most of the harness is out. This is all just sort of sitting there. ABS's mounts are all removed, a lot of unwanted crap. We have Kyle and Dino Dog currently working on this particular component, and we're just about to remove the remainder of that and the dodgy battery relocation. We did also just discover that the the harness mounts are definitely CAM's international specification. Yes. Let's just attach them all to the seat. Dog, you're in the way. Listen, I'm filming. Excuse me. Oh well, if there wasn't a dog in the road, you'd be able to see that the eyelets are all actually just attached to the seat base. There you go. And these come through your crotch and just straight onto your seat base. That will be painful. Very painful. Right, so we have a GT Pumps 762 GTP turbo. There's a little bit of movement in the wheel, but it's ball bearing, so it's all good. However, we think we worked out why it's a little bit lazy and we didn't have that much boost. Like, it's not exactly holding the wastegate shut, so obviously that'll delay boost response, but also most likely had the gate cracked the whole time, so even when we're commanding as much boost as we can, that wastegate leak in the exhaust housing was reducing how much, because we could only make about 26 pound of boost. We should be able to make over 30, so that's probably it. Alright, Turbo Smart actuator fitted. Beautiful. So we are combining a new harness with the factory Evo harness because we don't have time to take the windscreen out, to take the dash out. Hopefully you get to take the dash out and then take the roll cage out and then blah blah blah, because the Evo harness literally splits behind the dash. Fantastic. Anyway, we're coming along. Obviously the coil harness is all done. We're just about to do the injector harness, done the actuator. Most of these wires we're going to get rid of all this debacle going on down there. And then we shall continue. We're also going to move the reg. I think we can get rid of most of the stuff on the firewall. It should be much, much neater. Harness construction 101.
Yeah, that's about my thoughts on the matter anyway. I'm slowly getting there. Instead of, so on an Evo, a lot of the engine harness is a lot of the body harness, I suppose. So it goes up behind the dash and everything, and I have zero interest in pulling the windscreen out so I can pull the dash out. So what we've basically done is we've, I suppose, deconstructed parts of that harness and basically removed all the engine bits, but left all the body functions and the fuse box and all the dash bits and pieces. And so we're basically just going to overlay this over the top through the connector. So this will still run all of the engine stuff, but it definitely saves quite a few hours on pulling the harness out completely. If we were going from scratch, as in we were setting it up as a track car, it wasn't already one with a cage, then it wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, because of the cage, it's a bit of a prick to get the dash in and out. So we are doing the more time-sensitive method. That's what I'm going to go with. So yeah, just about to test fit and start cutting the length and putting some connectors on.
This is what we call in the industry the black rocket. Well, we're finally getting somewhere. The majority of the new harness is done, bar the couple of obvious. Look, there's still definitely a few bits and pieces going on down here, but it is 1,000 times better than it was moments ago. Most of the vacuum crap and everything's gone from behind the manifold, the reg's all moved. It's looking good. We've got terminate a couple of plugs, and we can put the rest of the engine bay back together. And then, if we come around here, we've started relocating the kill switch. We now just have the end of our harness. All that's going to be nice and neat. We're going to make a plate up where the glove box would normally go. An ECU and wideband and all those lovely things will be up there. Some cable management. And then obviously we just need to redo this lovely contraption. And we have a bit of a problem with the fuel pumps. So it's only sucking from half of the tank. So you get about 30 kilometres and then you're out of fuel. So we need to pull that out, pull the other side out and see what's going on. I suspect it's not siphoning from the driver's side of the tank. But other than that, we're certainly making some progress.
I would like very much to see this somewhere that's not in a work bay near me. That'd be nice. We'll get there.
Right, dyno session attempt number 1,457,382. The evolution is back together. It's all rewired. Oh, he's hoping.
Yeah. If not, fire.
Right, all our blood, sweat, tears, and whatever else have finally paid off in some way, shape or form. What have we got? 358 kilowatt, and it's on about 30 pound. The dyno reckons 31, it's definitely 30. That'll definitely get us in the ballpark.